Good morning. Lurk away, guys, ladies. I say guys, please don't ever take that personally. It's just me saying generically. Oh, I want to save that. Okay. I am in a clean my desk mode. Good morning. And trying to figure out why I bought myself craft sticks. Look, Dollar Tree, 100 of them, $1.25. I can't remember. Kim was doing something with them, and I grabbed them for some reason. I don't know. Good morning. So I learned something new yesterday I want to pass along to you guys. And I mean, it's not something new per se, but something I should have known, or I feel like I already kind of knew, but didn't think about it. Good morning, Lana Nana and Lisa H and Kimberly and Kendall. Okay, I like the mornings, the morning lives. But I want to get some evening ones in there somewhere, but my husband's always home. Or I'm always off to do something. Oh, that tastes good. Yum, 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 yum. So today is Finish It or Focus on It Friday. But I really don't have an agenda, so to speak. I mean, I do and I don't. I had a plan, but I'm second thinking it. Not second guessing it, second thinking it. My daughter got her premiere yarn yesterday. Oh, I'm going to show that to you guys. She got her premiere Parfait Chunky yesterday, and I think she was a little defeated when she saw it. She was like, that's not what I thought it was. Or she goes, oh, it's that stuff. It's not as thick as what she wants it to be. She wants it to be like the blanket yarn. But I'm trying to convince her to go a little, like, I don't know. I guess I assumed the Parfait Chunky would be close to it, but not, like, the same. But I think she'll be able to make something amazing out of it. So let me grab the yarn that I got to compare, y'all. I finally got it yesterday. Check this out. Here are my sweet rolls. I'm going to leave them in the bag, but we can see the colors for the most part, right? All right, so I'm going to grab oh, I didn't grab that one first. It looks identical. The same thickness, the same colors. Mine couldn't be smuggled in. It was raining, pouring down rain, and my daughter went and got it out of the front or by the front door. So the box was wet, but thankfully it's in a bag. Hers wasn't, but hers was towards the top of the box where it wasn't wet yet. Identical colors, but you can see this is a larger amount, a little bit bigger cake. The bands are the same. They're the same paper. It's just, well, I don't know if they're the same paper, but I'm pretty sure they're the same paper. They're just different brands on it. Isn't that cool though? I mean, that's the exact same yarn. So like I was thinking now if I want to make a blanket out of this with the big twist, I can use it up and I can incorporate this and you ain't gonna tell the difference. So, and I only have the 3 for now, but I can order more. But that is identical. Let me show you the other one. Now I was noticing, and it may just be this dial, I'm not sure. No, it has the darker one. Oops, same colors, y'all. Same colors. Exact same. So have you felt the two of these, Kimberly? Well, I suppose I could tape up a hole if I open it just to feel it. It feels the same to me. I don't know, they don't feel any different to me. They feel like the same. This feels a little more loosey-goosey. It might be because this is more tightly wound. I'm not sure, but I don't think that big gaping hole right there will hurt nothing. I don't know where my tape is. Yeah, I don't know. Well, and I've heard a couple people say that the Premier Basics is very similar, maybe not the same, but very similar yarn. Like these two are to each other. Maybe the Premier Basics is very similar in feel and look to the acrylic Big Twist, the regular value Big Twist. No, I don't think so either, Kimberly. Funny thing is, okay, this says machine wash warm tumble dry. Premier's always pretty good about tumble drying. And this says dry flat. It's the same yarn. It's gotta be, I think. If it's not the same yarn, why would they make them the same colors, I mean, that's identical in coloring. I guess I should probably work, well, maybe that's not identical. Oh no, it's gotta be. I don't know, it just feels like, I don't know, this one feels like this one's a little darker. I don't know, mine Big Twist feels a little darker. Dye lot, it could just be a different dye lot. Good morning, everybody coming in. But yeah, I think I could incorporate the two together. I don't know, it feels like it's the same, but the Big Twist one definitely doesn't feel as tight. Like, can you see the difference between them? Like, this one's almost flat because it's like unspinning, but this one's like nice and thick and like full, like the yarn's not falling apart. I mean, I bet I could get it into the same project. I don't know. The colors are a little off from this to this one. Yeah, and I know that I know people have tested it and say it's fine. And I trust it because I've washed things and dried things in the dryer. And this thing is all crinkly. I thought it was going to be cold down here, and I'm like almost warm. Oh, sorry for the sniffles. Y'all get me at my best in the morning with this, like clearing my throat and my sniffles. Ouch. I'm great, Izzy. I hope you're having a good morning. And Heather, that hat was awesome. I loved it. I'm glad you shared it. I just wanted to see what you meant by like diagonally and all that stuff. That was cool. With the, what was it called? The Tunisian or something? Right. And I'm about to wash my Hexicardi, my happy one, the bright rainbow one. And I'm definitely going to, it's a mandala, so it can be washed, but I'm going to lay it flat to dry for sure. Good morning, Marianne. Yep, all the Big Twist does say lay flat. all my Hobby Lobby says I can tumble dry it, so. Oh, I can't wait to move this thing because it'll give me elbow space that direction. I love my setup, but like I need organization, y'all. So I thought this morning that I would focus on a project with you guys. Oh, the hook is in here. Okay, so people were giving me recommendations like I asked them to, and now that I have you guys here live, you can also help me. And hopefully I can explain this well enough. I'm not fully awake. Or I don't know if we all are, any of us are truly fully awake. I need scissors. That does not have scissors. Entrelock on the diagonal, that's right. Thank you, Heather. Good morning, Mork and Mandy. How are you? Snip, snip, snippy, snip. You haven't had coffee yet. Get your coffee. I was watching Miss Emily, this morning. I was watching her replay. I didn't get a notification. I'm so irritated with YouTube. But here's what I learned that I want to tell you guys. I missed what he said, but I was informed. I don't know who he talked to. I feel like he talked to support or something, but so they were talking about how some people are getting notifications right away and some people are not getting them until minutes later after things get posted or not at all. So what they found out is that it all has to do with the interaction you guys have with channels. So if you want to be notified by people that you follow, that you want to watch, the interaction you have with their channel, like they're, commenting on their videos, liking, sharing them. That's a big thing I don't push very much, is sharing. I mean, if you guys want to share me. That's how I feel. I don't want to push it. But it's part of what plays into the algorithm and how things are pushed out to you guys as notifications, to us as notifications. Oh, Michelle did. Okay. It wasn't her that it was I heard about this yesterday. So like liking, commenting, and doing all that stuff helps it. If you don't interact very much, it does. I don't know. I can't remember all that he said, but basically, interaction plays a lot into it. And then when they have updates, it screws everything up. So, yeah. So interactions play a lot into how we get our notifications. So if you're on a channel a lot, you almost instantly get their notifications. Almost. This isn't a guarantee. Almost always are going to get their notifications as soon as they post things, versus people that you kind of sort of interact with or not at all. You're not going to get their notifications as well, I guess. So I thought I'd pass that along to you guys. So the interactions, that when you hear people asking for the thummies and the comments, there's a reason for it, I guess. So, so sorry, Izzy. So here is my question I put forward. Here is the scarf. I have not made any progress on it since I asked this question. So my plan was to do each color, in 7 rows. And then I would switch to the next color and do another 7 rows and keep switching. So here's my thing. I was wondering, do I continue this linen color with the same 7 rows, or do I do just these 2 rows, like maybe 2 or 3 rows? Maybe I could do a 3rd row too real quick, and then do like just that little strip of the linen. I should really turn that off when I do lives. And then go back to doing each of these colors in the 7 rows. Like I would do, so this is supposed to represent my irises that I have in the picture for my inspiration. So you've got your leaves of the plant, and then the 2 colors of that are in the iris, and then this is those bricks that you do retaining walls and stuff with, those castle bricks or whatever they're called. And so I was thinking of doing just a couple rows and then switching back to the regular colors, and I would literally just keep repeating the colors in the same order, like that. What do y'all think would look better? Continuing the linen in the 7 rows, or do just a few rows and then switch to the plant colors again? So that's one of my projects I pulled over here. And then as I was sitting here waiting for my live to start, I pulled this one out and I thought I might work on this one. But this one's also one of those that I'm like, do I want to just frog it? No. I don't know if I want to frog it or keep going. It's a, what's this called? Double-ended crocheting or something, where you use a hook that has a crow hook, I guess, one on either end. So that was the other project I pulled out I was like, oh, I could work on that too if I have time. I do just a few in the linen, not the full 7. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, because the linen color is the brick, the castle block color that is just behind the flowers. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking on maybe another row, do 3 rows. Or do I do just 2? You know, I feel like 3 is almost halfway. That's why I was going to do 3. And it would kind of give it a little bit more fuller look to it. And it's just a simple iris stitch. That's all it is. And I'm doing it in 7 rows with 7 irises each. If you know numerology with the Bible, 7 is supposed to be divine completeness. So this is like my inspiration from God, you know, for God or something, you know, whatever you want to call it. My not my montage. I don't know what to call it. It's my what is it? What is that word? My brain is not working. No. I didn't even notice the top. Kimberly, you're more observant than I was. I saw her on Dawn's live yesterday. I didn't even pay attention. I saw the Hello Kitty thing with the was it beads? Like on a weaving loom thing or something. Yeah, Faye, it's my oh, I don't know what to say. That was really cool, Kendall. Was that yours or was that your project? Are you working on it or was somebody else working on it? I couldn't, we were in the middle of, oh yeah, we lost power yesterday for about 2 hours. So I was like on my phone playing around. I was like, y'all are keeping me company while we're out without power. But and I was like, I popped back out because I was like trying to keep my phone from dying too quickly, because in case, you know, until I found a way to charge it, and I wasn't sure how long power was going to be out. Tribute. Thank you, Gigi. That's like your son. Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought it was a young man that was doing it, but I couldn't remember. So yeah, thank you, Gigi. Good morning, Breezy. So yeah, we were in the middle of getting ready to go eat dinner because I was like, well, power isn't on. A restaurant gets to make dinner for us tonight. So we went to a place called Raising Cane's that makes, basically all they make is chicken chicken tenders, and they're pretty good. They're freshly made. Obviously, like, not battered and all that freshly made, but like they're freshly cooked. I mean, all food. Well, you would hope that most food's freshly cooked, but like their chicken tenders are just really juicy, and come out piping hot when you get them. And they have a way for, yes, it may have some transferring, what's the word I'm looking for? So my son is supposed to be, not supposed to be, but we keep him on a lesser gluten diet than the rest of us because it helps with his health and his sinuses and things. His body has a little bit of a sensitivity to it, and so it's not going to hurt him to have it. What's that word I'm thinking of, where cross-contamination? The cross-contamination doesn't bother him because he's not like celiac or anything like that. It's just a sensitivity that causes his sinuses to overproduce the mucus and then gives him issues. So anyway, they have a way that you can get what they call naked fingers, where you can get them fried without the breading, and it's just fried fingers, and he loves them. He'll eat them. And they're actually not too bad. They just have less breading on them, which may be better for you, honestly. Who knows? I mean, they're still being fried in the same oil, so it's still being cross-contaminated, but it's less gluten for him, if that makes sense. But anyway, y'all, we were sitting in the house. It was just a normal, stormy-ish kind of day. Not bad storms or anything, but we're just sitting there, TV's on. I got my crochet in my hand. Well, not this one, but a different project. You know, one of my other million projects I have going, because like startitis is really bad here. And I'm just sitting there, and all of a sudden it just goes dark in the house. All the power just shuts off, and the next thing you hear is this boom, like it just super loud explosion sound. Lightning had struck a tree, probably about maybe a quarter of a mile down the road from us, not very far at all. And it tripped there's a switch, this thing that pops off. If it pops open, we lose power, because unless that thing's like this, it like disconnects the power for my house. And then like, I think we're on like a circuit of like 30 or 40 people. And so it just, I don't know why that cracked me up so bad. I was like gut hurting laughing from it, because it was so funny. It was just like, okay, there was a lightning strike. And then I never noticed like a flash of light or nothing, because we're sitting on this side of the house, and it happened kind of during the day. So lightning flashes during the day are a little bit harder to see. But my goodness, that afterwards, it was just, and it came after the power went out. Which I understand, lightning strikes before you hear the sound. Usually, you know, there's a delay. Good morning, Jeremy. Welcome in. I'm so glad to see you here. I really, really am. I miss when I don't see you. And thank you for the Easter wishes that you sent me. I appreciate that. So yeah, that was, the power went out about 4:15-ish. So I got my neck light out, came down here with my flashlight on my phone to find my neck light, because I couldn't see. When it's down here in this basement, it's dark. Because, you know, there wasn't much light coming in from outside, because it was, you know, overcast and rainy and stormy and stuff. So, and let me tell you, after that lightning strike, before and after, you would hear faint rumblings of thunder, but nothing hardly at all. That one pop, loud crack of thunder, and that was it. And then when we left to go eat, there was a truck down by that pole where the little switch was flipped open, and they were doing their sweep to see if there was any damage done to the line. And then by the time we came back, after we had eaten our food and we were on our way back to the house, they were replacing the fuse, and then we got back to the house, and within about a couple minutes of walking into the house, within 5 minutes, all the stuff started popping on. All the lights and stuff started coming on. We went around, made sure nothing was, blown from the lightning strike. Because if it had hit our line, it could have very potentially had come back to our house in some way. So thankfully, nothing bad came out of it. I'm going to try and get down and take a picture of the tree, because there, like, you can see, my husband says it looks like the tree it didn't just fall over. It looks like it exploded, because there's just pieces of wood branch everywhere. Well, I was trying to get my kids to do stuff, because they were like, oh man, no more TV, no more video games. I'm like, oh darn, go play with your toys now. So I don't know why I didn't think about this at first, but my youngest could have opened curtains in his bedroom and it would have allowed light from outside to stream in. But, he was already kind of antsy from the power being out. My kids are traumatized. When the power goes out, they're traumatized, because we've been through 2 power outages where we went a whole week without it. Oh darn. And so I went out to the garage and I got one of our big lights, our big floodlights that we have. It's a carrying one. It even has a strap that you can carry this thing. It's so heavy. My 7-year-old was walking around the house with that. Kept him sane. He's like, "Ooh, I got light for you." Like, his brother had to go to the bathroom and he's like, "Oh, here, I'll bring the flashlight so you have light." Oh my goodness. I know, right, Kendall? Heaven forbid if they can't use their electronics. Seriously, it's like, gosh. My youngest, all during those 2 hours, he was like, what are we going to do about video games? We're like, not play them. I mean, we'll survive. It was just an interesting afternoon. And even this morning, it is dark outside. Oh my goodness. Yesterday afternoon just cracked me up. I don't know why. Okay, so I did three rows, and now I'm going to go back to the green. It works up pretty quick, y'all. If y'all ever want to do just an iris stitch on anything. Someone I saw the other day had a sweater. Oh, I can't find the end of this one. Not a sweater, maybe a cardigan. Good morning, Teresa and Thrifty. Both at once. So yeah, the storms have been quite interesting around here the last couple weeks. Some tornadoes and lightning strikes, but thankfully we've been good. And nothing has get up here. Yeah, Kendall, somebody made a cardigan or something with the iris stitch. I saw it just the other day. Yeah, it makes a really pretty top. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I'm just doing a standing stitch, a stacked double crochet, a stacked single crochet that is my double crochet. So yeah, it would make a really pretty top. There we go. I think I got it cleared, maybe. The other thing I brought down here to possibly try out is I have these beads, and I've seen people crochet with these pony beads, and so I was thinking of trying that maybe. But I don't know. I don't have anything in mind to actually try to see other than to just do like a chain or something and add it onto it. So what are y'all working on right now? Anything in particular? It's so hard to crochet and talk at the same time because I want to look up at you guys, but I have to like look down. Yeah, same here, Mandy. I've seen a bunch of people make weighted blankets with them. I couldn't imagine making a whole blanket like that. It gets heavy. And hence why they're weighted blankets. But my goodness, I'd almost rather just buy a weighted blanket. Jeremy just woke up. Well, I am happy that you just woke up. That works too. Oh, come on. Can we not do that? Thank you. You're finishing up a top. Are you putting it in a box to send it to me yet? Just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Put it in your Etsy shop so I can pay for it, and then it maybe that'll put like a, you got to get it out right now. Yeah, they could. I made both of my boys C2C blankets holding 2 strands of yarn together. And let me tell you right now, those blankets have some weight to them. Those things, they're a little heavy. I know, I'm just giving you a hard time. Kimberly, I can't wait. I'm gonna have to wait to wear it during the fall when it's cool out again. Oh, cool, Gigi. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm halfway done with that blanket. It's sitting upstairs. I haven't touched it in like a week. Okay, so I've set a new goal for myself. It is not getting done by Mother's Day. I can tell you right now, I will literally have to break my hands in order to finish this thing by Mother's Day. Like, I would literally have to not shower, not sleep, not eat, just to get this thing done by Mother's Day. So, I am going to my new goal is her birthday, the end of September. So, Heather, you're about to start a granny stitch cardigan for a coworker. Fun. I'm just giving you a hard time. I'll have it by fall. If it's coming across the wrong way, I'm sorry. What UFOs? I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy. Oh my goodness. The other thing I thought about bringing to you guys was showing you all of my whips that I have. Like, oh my word. I think I could show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 within arm's reach of me. And then I have all this, you know what? This yarnscape that you see behind me, that's not a yarnscape. It's a whipscape because these are future whips in the making. I just don't know what they are yet. Oh. What does you? If you don't have any, we don't talk about it. Yeah, let me just show you the 3 I have. Or sorry, 3. Did I say 3? I keep seeing you guys say 3. I have 6. Well, technically 7, but I don't know where the rest of that one is. That one I think is over there. Okay, we're gonna do a show and tell because I want to show. So I have this one, the peephole chevron. I mean, this is one I could easily pick up and work on right now because I have the yarn sitting right there. Because I need to add on to this one. I thought about making this one done, but it's not quite big enough to be, yeah. So I think I'm just going to keep going on it. And then I have this one, my tutorial blanket that I still have to do a tutorial for. It's called the Across the Twisted Plains blanket. Let's see. And then of course, obviously, I have this one right here. Oh, hold on. I found two more that are near me. But I have to go under the desk real quick. There it is. Here's the other one with some trash in it. I've got this Tunisian wave stitch blanket I'm making for my middle child that I haven't touched in a very long time. I have that blanket. I have my Gigabyte blanket. Every time I pick this one up, I want to work on it. I have that one near me. I have this one, which is these minis from the UK, Crafty Wool UK. I was going to try and make a continuous granny stitch in the rectangle. So that's one of my, almost done with the little cake of yarn from the mini. So I'm going to, when it's done, I'm going to attach the next one. I actually caked up a bunch of them into a cake so that way I could just, keep pulling from a bigger cake. So this one's ready to go. That's a project. And then I have this one. I know, Kindle, I need to get that one out. Then I have this one. It is the, Jeremy, remind me again. Good morning, Tammy. I meant to say good morning, sorry. Crow hooks, where you have a hook on either end. And you're not knitting. You're crocheting across the blanket. I'm trying to use scraps up this. This is another one of my scrap options. So it looks more white on one side and more purple on whacking myself in the face. So this is kind of a fun one. I haven't pulled that one out in a while. And then I have this one. I started this yesterday. I've gotten 2 strips done on it already. It is another Tunisian blanket, but it's using up scraps. Once I get done making the blanket, I'm going to put a border on this one. It's one of the few blankets I'm actually going to put a border on after the fact because it'll help stop this from curling. It looks like a little patchwork blanket. It's so cool looking. And I'm not planning these colors out other than I'm trying to keep the pink away from the pink. I'm trying to keep them at least 2 blocks away from each other. So I'm trying to, and I'm only using the colors that are in here. So once these are done, I'm going to pull more scraps in and hopefully it doesn't look too off from these colors. So there you go. How many did I just show you guys? Because I found 2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's just within arm's reach. I have more over there. And over there. I've got at least 3, 4, 5. I still have Jeremy's one I'm working on too. 6. I probably am pushing almost 20 whips, y'all. I need to stop. Yeah, I do too. The patchwork, I just, and it's so fast, y'all. It works up so fast. Like, I got those 2 strips done all in the one day yesterday. And did you guys notice on that patchwork one, I had no tails. I got my tails sewn in. I figured I might as well get them caught up. So every strip that I finish, I'm going to go back and do my tails. So that way when I'm done with the blanket, I don't have a million tails to sew in. So I am trying to get better at sewing my tails in. So yeah. Like all of these whips right now that are by me are ones I want to pick up and work on like right now. And this is where I get overwhelmed and I'm like, which one do I work on? So it's like, I don't know, because I want to work on them all except maybe the wave stitch one, because I'd have to remind myself how to do that one. I was thinking of picking up the crow hook one, but I also have this one too. What do you stink at? You don't stink at anything, Frizzy. You're pretty talented. The doing the whips thing, or I have too many. And I'm really, 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 really trying hard not to start anything else. So, I thought about also bringing my brain has been going like crazy since yesterday. Like, I also thought about coming on here and whipping up a hat on my Addy, because I haven't messed with that thing in several months, and I need to do something on it. Oh, yeah. I am too. I'm really bad about sewing in my tails too. But I had, let me show you. On this blanket, on this thing, I love that everybody thinks it looks like a quilt. It kind of does. Even my daughter said that, I think. It looks like a quilt. This is the back side of it. Even that side looks cool where the color changes to each other. But if you notice, when I start a new color, I end an old color. So I have the 2 tails per color that I have to sew in. That's at least 20 tails per strip, at least. See, the thing is, Certi, with for me, crocheting over my tails, I don't have the confidence in my covering up ability, because I've had tails pop out of old blankets that I've made for my kids. And so it's like, I don't know, I've just gotten, the preference for me is to sew them in because I feel like they don't come out as easily. I don't know. Ooh, Mexicana in your, with the cabin color. Oh yeah. Jeremy, that's going to look amazing, because that, I can visualize what you're talking about, because you sent me a picture of a solid, like showing me your pattern where it was solid, but the popcorns were different colors. Now, can you tell me? Yeah, but, oh, the apron. I was about to be like, oh, I thought you said the tiny chef had it. I didn't read apron. Yeah, the apron you probably had to sew. That was fun, I'm sure. But Jeremy, when you do the popcorn, the different colors, do you just change colors for that one round and then cut your ends and then start a new color of the solid again? Like, can you explain? I've seen people do that where they make like the blanket's a solid color, but then like, do not scratch my furniture, cat. Sorry if that was loud, but I had to get her off. She was scratching on my couch. She's gonna get herself in timeout. Naughty Kitty's gonna go in timeout.
She wouldn't say that.
I will put her in her kennel and zip it up. She'll have air. She'll have air. Jeremy, can I show the sample that I have done of it? I can show everybody what it looks like. It's really cool. But I don't know how people do the popcorns where like, say it's like all black or all gray for the blanket, but then like the popcorns are like colors. Okay, he said yes. I'm gonna try and get up and not trip over everything here. Tripping on things. Too much stuff. Okay, so these little bins that I got from Target, I'm not a big Target shopper, but I was in there and I saw these and they're only like a few dollars. I want to say they were like on clearance for $3 or $5. I keep coming across ones that had these stickers on them. I gotta take them off. But I like these for project bins because they stack really nicely. And then I have those 3 as yarn holders right now because I'm trying not to fill them with projects. Although they are filled with projects, like I said, future projects. Okay, so here's the sample, and now this is only, oh man, it's coming out. Darn it. I have to fix it. Oh wait, this is just a single or double across, so I can fix it real quick. Lots of tails. Okay, gotcha. So that you just change colors then. Okay. Yeah, how you came up with this is really cool. So here is his pattern. And see, mine's all in a solid, so the popcorn's a little bit harder to see. So that is his pattern, y'all. It's got popcorns and windows. It's really pretty. And obviously, Jeremy, I haven't gotten very far on it. Right? Aren't these great, Breezy? They fit, and they fit a lot. Yeah, that's his pattern. So I'm making a scarf with it. You can widen it. He's got it where you can do a multiple across, and you can make this as wide or as long as you want it. And so I was using up yarn that my daughter wasn't using. So maybe I'll pull this out and work on it a little bit today. I'm gonna have to find your pattern again. It's around here somewhere. Print it out somewhere. I just don't know what I did with it. So yeah, that's his pattern. It's pretty cool. Pretty sweet. I was like, why is that going in there? My patchwork one is going on top of my basket in here. The other baskets I have are these ones from the Dollar Tree that I like. And these baskets here. Yes, they're not the $1.25 baskets. I think these are $3 or $5. Yes, Popcorn Hugs is the name of his. Is it on Ravelry yet, Jeremy? Have you posted it yet? On somewhere, anywhere? I don't know where you were posting it. I think you said Ravelry. I would go check it out if it is. Yeah, I gotta find the. And I said I'd help you rewrite that, and I still haven't. I'm such a horrible person. I say I will do something, and then I forget, and then you guys probably hate me because I don't remember to do what I said I'm gonna do. My brain's just, I get to doing other, like, it just goes to show you, like, that, I put stuff down and forget about it until I see it again, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I need to work on that. Yeah, it's a really cool pattern. It's, I can definitely see the inspiration where you pulled it from. You got it finished? Yay! Can't wait. Well, don't send me a free copy. I will buy it from you. Put it out there on Ravelry so us people could go support you. Because, you know, I now have a lot of respect for content creators. The ones that work like 24/7 to put content out. Because I know how much work I do to put what little I put out. Like, just the tutorials alone, like, I have overpromised you guys tutorials, and I drag my feet. Oh, okay, so you're gonna do it free. Okay, cool, sweet. Wish there was a way I could you know what, Jeremy? I could use my, no, you make your own. Ko-Fi, you can actually post things to sell, but like you can also put it on there for free. So like, you know, if you wanted to make it free for everybody for Boggy, then you could post it on there and it'd be a way for people to snag your pattern. And, you know, if you didn't want to go through like those, Etsy and Ravelry people where it takes a lot of like, hoops and things to jump through. Hello, Emily. Yeah, I don't know why I never saw a notification for you yesterday. That's why I was like, I missed you. And that's why I was like, well, apparently YouTube doesn't think you're important enough to me when you are. So I was like, all right, we got to fix this. Ugh. I don't know what to do to get that cat to stop scratching on my couches. I don't think he's live, Jared.
Oh, it's not Johnny.
Well, you guys can watch the funny bear that I put on.
Oh, he doesn't watch it.
Well, that's too bad.
I don't.
He was watching it on my iPad yesterday, so I figured he'd be fine with it. And I don't see him on, so he's not on right now.
I still watch it.
Okay, I don't have you on mute. So you're sitting here arguing with me for no reason. Stop, please. Not right this second. My goodness. So anyway, I got derailed. Ugh. I don't have a nose. These glasses are just gonna slide off me all the time. I'll get them settled eventually, I'm sure. I hope. I should have just left well enough alone and not gone in and got them adjusted. Because I think they would have sat just fine if I would have just, I don't know. Yeah, so I haven't done any blankets this year for Boggy that I know of. I haven't started any. I don't know if I'm going to get any done. At the rate I'm going, there's the culprit right there. Miss Thing. Hey, kitty cat. Luna. Hey. I'm over here, not outside. Oh, goodness. So today, the homeschool with the kiddo is going to be cereal. It says to use Cheerios or like the colored Fruit Loop type ones. But I'm like, well, I don't have any of those. So we're going to use the off-brand Captain Crunch that we have for ours. She's like me. Looking outside, not over here at me. Oh, this cat. She's up on my desk over here to the side, but she was ignoring me. Hey. Yeah, were you scratching on my couch? Huh? Were you? She's looking away now like, I wasn't doing nothing. I'm looking outside. What are you talking about? Don't make it too much fun to not want to be on here. Like, the hour is coming up way too quickly, and I'm like, I don't want to get off. Do I have to? Do I have to go to school? My kids drag their feet because they're like, oh, I don't want to do school. I'm like, I've been out of school for 20-something years. Do you think I want to do school? No. But you know what? I chose to homeschool you guys because I do kind of like teaching a little bit. I do like teaching people. If I know something well enough, I like to teach people, like the tutorials and things, and that's part of my love language is teaching. So yeah, no, I don't want to do it either. I'd rather be crocheting, but you know what? I will get my youngest eventually to the point where he's off working on his own schoolwork and I'm sitting there crocheting, waiting for them to bring it to me to check it, But for right now, I have to be there with him, which is fine. I had to do that with all of them. It's part of it, and I don't mind it. But I like this program I found. I just hope that that it's working, if that makes sense. Like I'm hoping that by switching away from a more, not challenging one, but it's more like, I don't want to call it challenging. It's not challenging. It's like more work. It's heavier, if that makes sense. It's not as light and fun. Oh, that's cool, Emily. Seriously, I have you set up to tell me, like, I'm gonna double check. Let's see. Emerson, there you are. See, you're in the top 20 of my subscription list over here. Subscribe. You know what? It's not on all. That's why. I have you on all now. What was I saying? So I'm hoping by switching from this more like meaty one, like rigid. That's what I'm trying to think. Like it's a rigid one. It's like it's not very like I could make it fun, I guess, but I'm just not when it comes to like teaching, I like to take what is in front of me and do it with what it has. Like I'm not good at tweaking the curriculums, if that makes sense. I like to take like give me the book and show me what to do. Like I will read word for word. And so the one that I found, there's no reading of anything. It's just, here, have the child do this, and you just play with that activity for a while, which I should make them do it a couple times and not just one time. But what I'm thinking I'm actually going to do with him is actually go through the units that are the unit that we're in now and redo it. Not because he's not getting it. He's getting it, but like just go back through it again just to solidify it. Yes, I like Schoolhouse Rock videos. Those are good too. But they would rather watch Fortnite people, content creators on YouTube. Fortnite and Minecraft. That's their thing. Have any of y'all gone and see the Minecraft movie yet? We're not going to go into the theaters and see it. I think we're going to wait for it to come out on the streaming, and we're going to just buy it and watch it that way. Because for one of us to go to the theater, we could buy the movie for that price. And all 5 of us can watch it in the comfort of our own home. So we'll just wait. Yeah. No, Thrifty, we just read lots of books to him, he loves Pete the Cat books and Elephant and Piggy books, so we'll pull a couple of those out and read those. And I've been requiring that when we do school, we read a book, so like right now we were reading, this week we've read it multiple times, which he doesn't care. But we've been reading Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. There's a YouTube channel out there that actually does books like you do, Emily, where they put it to music. And so the Pete the Cat and his white shoes, go look that one up. Your kids will love those. It's I don't know what they're by, but look up Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons, and you'll find the song that goes, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. And then the other one is his white shoes. They go through different colors. Like he steps in a pile of blueberries and his white shoes turn blue. And then he steps in a mud puddle and his shoes become brown. And then he steps in something that cleans them off. I can't remember. It makes them white again. But your kids will love those. And you'll get these songs stuck in your head, because I can see the white shoes ones right now, but for some reason the tune's eluding me. I'm sitting here trying to think of what it is. White shoes, white shoes, white shoes. Something like it's, but they're really cute. Look, I've only gotten 3 rows done with you guys. So that's kind of what I'm talking about, where it's just going to repeat the colors. But I'm going to do 7 rows of the green. But yeah, those Pete the Cat, those are cool. Yeah, you can look up a lot of people's, but the ones that they put to music are awesome, especially Pete the Cat books. There's a hair. White shoes. These are my white shoes. These are my white shoes. These are my white shoes. Oh, it's something like that. Aw, Jeremy sent copies to people. Sweet. You're so awesome, Jeremy. All right, y'all have to share your pictures of your Jeremy popcorn hugs blanket in my Facebook group, because I want to see what you guys come up with. See if maybe a blanket idea comes into mind. Because right now I'm making the scarf because I don't have enough of the yarn that I'm using, and I literally just grabbed some yarn out of my scrap bin to test his pattern, and I was like, you know what, I'll just make a scarf out of this, and then I could just do it like that for now, just to get a hang of it. Well, I want to keep going. I don't want to get off. We'll go to 9. Is that okay? Are you guys cool with that? Go till 9? I'm good with that. Stay in our beds for a little bit longer. As long as we start by 9:30, I don't care. So hopefully during the summertime, we can still make that work. However, the first week of June, we won't be doing school because my daughter will be on a missions trip. So it'll just be me and the boys.
With her?
Yes, she's laying with me. Because she loves me. Go, please. I'm not done.
I know.
Okay, so it's 8:37 for me, so it'd be 9 o'clock for me. I don't know. I don't want to get off. I'm having too much fun talking to you guys. Why not? It's Friday. You're cool with that, Heather? Well, I love that. So anyway, here's what I came up with. Well, I don't know. Should I keep it a surprise? I was going to keep it a surprise. You guys will just have to wait and see. But I am going to try. I found a way to keep my recorded videos going and do my lives. But you're not going to get as many recorded videos as you did before I went back to my lives. I'm just trying to come up with a title for my concept. If that makes sense. Because I don't know what to call it. See, now I got that white shoes song stuck in my head. These are my white shoes. These are my white shoes. But I don't want to get myself copyrighted because I don't know if that is copyrighted. You have to make a plan. You have to make a plan? I'm guessing that's what you meant to say. A plan, not a bland. Or a bland or blank. Man, you left that wide open at the end. I don't know where to go with that. I have to make a blanket. Because that starts the blanket starts with bland too. It's a guessing game. Guess what Jeremy's trying to say. I'm sorry. I'm trying not. Sometimes my sarcasm and jokiness can be. Hopefully, I don't come across rude. That's one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to be a mean person. I want to be nice. Nice and kind. You have to make a finished project first before I can post on Ravelry. So, have any of your testers finished one? Could you not use their picture, or do you have to use your own? You could always ask one of your testers. Don't ask me because I don't have a finished project. Um, I do that all the time. Hit post. Well, I thought we were playing the guessing game. See, if you actually focus, you can get some work done. Ugh. Like I said, this iris stitch works up fairly quick. I don't know. Could I have done it differently? I don't know. Y'all, I'm sitting here second guessing my stuff. Nobody's finished a project yet. I'm just a slow to get things done for people person. Oh my goodness. Oh, you have commissions. Well, I mean, could you do... Well, yeah, I guess you would want a full project. I was going to say, you could do a sample and make it look like a... Oh my goodness, that's funny. Guessing game with Jeremy. No, I do that too. There's times where I'll be... And sometimes I put too much in there, and it's like, I need to figure out how to be so less wordy. So that way people aren't sitting there going, reading the whole book from me. Yeah, I'm just slow to finish things. That's what my issue is, Thrifty. I don't know. That's why I can relate to those that want to do quick and easy things, because I want it to, if it can be done quick and easy, then I can get it done and I feel accomplished that I finished something. Like I didn't finish. I mean, I started this a while back and I finished it the other day. But this doesn't take me that long, and you would think I'd be making more of these. This turned out so cute. I don't know why I like this so much. I need to make more like that. Should I make them with just the cotton without the scrubby too, and do like a set where you get one with scrubby and one without? But then where am I going to put this to sell it? Why would I even do that? I don't have any markets to go to. I don't have anywhere to sell things. Like, I could start putting things on my Ko-Fi account. Coffee. It's not Ko-Fi. It's coffee. But people say Ko-Fi, and I get mixed up, and I call it Ko-Fi. It's coffee. KOFI.com. With my channel name is the same thing on there. Let's see if I can find it. Not that one. I want mine. Log in. Not now. My page. Share. Copy link. Yes, startitis horribly. What is that? Can't, my phone is in the way. Ugh, there we go. There you go. So Ko-Fi, ko-fi.com. It's a place where you can support people by buying them a coffee. So it's like buymeacoffee.com. And it takes like 5% if you allow it to for something, I can't remember, without having to upgrade it or something. And so I just allow them to take. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. So like, you can go on there and you can support me there without having to go through YouTube. I can do memberships on there if I wanted to, and you can support me on there through memberships versus here. You can send donations. You can, buy products from me. There's so much you can do with it. I don't fully understand it, but I've seen other people using it, and it's a really cool thing to have. So I just haven't been, I've had it for a long time. I just haven't been pushing it because I hate honestly, I very much dislike, I don't want to say I hate, I very much dislike asking people for money. It just doesn't feel right, you know? So it's like, you know, and so I feel blessed when you guys do it out of the own generous kindness of your hearts. Like, was it Joanne yesterday with the super sticker that she gave me? So yeah, I have that on there. I mean, so I have it actually called, instead of buy me a coffee, it's called buy me a skein of yarn. So it's like, you know, $5 donations. Not necessarily, Teresa. You could, anybody can use it. So like, I could send you $5 for a coffee. It's kind of sort of like GoFundMe's, I guess, in a way. Well, maybe not GoFundMe. That's probably not the right one to say. It's just a way to help, I don't know, support other people. I don't know. I'm not promoting this very well. um. Oh, cool. I'm trying to think how I could. Yeah, so you can sell digital and physical items, 0% listing fees. I don't know. Content creators can use it, but like anybody can use it. I'm trying to see if it gives me like a. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. It's just, just a way to support people financially if you wanted to. So like, yeah. But yeah, I've had it. It's there. I shared it. But yeah, no. What do y'all think if I did like a set of these? Have like one with scrubby with it, and then have another one where it's just a plain cotton one. I don't know, like $5 or something. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. So we got about 15 minutes or so, maybe less than 15 minutes, 13 ish. Ish. What? Who don't take no for an answer when I gift a project. They donate to the yarn fund. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's there, I'm like, well, I don't want to, hold on. I keep getting thrown off my thought trail here, my thought train. Because my kids I think they're getting to the point where I need to get off, but it's still 12 minutes. What? I'm talking to you. Are we rubbing on her back now, huh? I touch the cat and she rolls over on her back. Yeah, this is a project I want to finish sooner rather than later, because I want it done so I can take a picture of it and send it off to One the Art Addict for his spring Mal participation things that he's doing. And then that way I can be ready to go to possibly start his crochet along. Possibly. I don't even know what it looks like yet to even know if it's something I want to do. So I don't even know what colors I want to do, So like, I need to see his first, because he has not released any sneak peek of it that I know of. And so I need to see what he's doing first to see what the pattern looks like in order to decide what my colors are going to be. So I'm waiting for that to start to see. Because, I got plenty of options. You haven't even started it? Yep. May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. honestly, that's not an actual, I mean, it's not a holiday that we have to stop everything for to sell. I really wish he would have just stuck to his guns and done April 20th. Like, he was going to release the first video that people could have watched at any point on that day or the next. They did not have to watch it on Easter. But yeah, that's just my honest, humble opinion. Wish he just would have stuck to April 20th. Anyway, yeah, I like to do a lot of his patterns. Or his crochet alongs and things. So I've been able to do most of his crochet alongs, and so that's why I'm trying to get this mal done so that way I can start the cow. Hopefully, maybe. I don't even know if I'm gonna do it. Oh, your dad's birthday's May 5th? Sweet. Well, happy birthday to your dad. So, this year, instead of doing a big birthday party for my daughter, we're going to do a little birthday party, but it's going to be like invite a couple of her friends over that she's really good friends with, the besties, like a handful of them, maybe 3, 4, maybe 5, I don't know. Not a ton, just a 3, 4 people. And literally pop some popcorn, get them some soda, get them some candy, and sit them in front of a movie down here in the basement and watch Wicked. I was going to buy the movie Wicked and let her watch that with her friends. So that is our birthday plans for her this year, because she's turning the big old 14, so we're going to just kind of do something a little more laid back than what we've done. So that's 5 rows, y'all. What do y'all think? Y'all gave me that thin strip of the linen idea. Is it still working up, you think? Woo. See, my daughter's the 10th, so got 2 more rows to do. Can we get 2 more rows? I can get 2 more rows done in 13 minutes. So is that one? So the 3 strips you think in between with the linen is looking good? I'm wondering how many repeats I'm going to do before I get the length, because I only bought 1 skein of each of these colors. But if I have to, I don't really want to go buy another skein of each color, because then it's going to make a super long scarf. I don't want that. So yeah, I have some plans in the works. I mean, it's nothing too fancy with the recorded videos. It's just going to be, I have a plan. Whether or not I'm able to actually do it is another thing. It's finding the time to actually do the recording. I mean, have birthdays in 3, 4, 22, 5. Oh, that's funny. 10-5. That one's funny. I like that one. 10-5. It's like 10-4, right? Isn't that what they say with walkie-talkies? 10-4. Over and out. Oh, goodness. Oh, Emily posted a video. Yay. Go watch it later. So don't forget, next Wednesday, come with your cotton, and I'm going to run 2 together. So I'm going to use a 6.5 millimeter. So make sure you bring if you run 2 together, you bring 6.5. I mean, that's what I use for 2 strands of cotton together. It gives a nice, I don't know what to call it. Pretty sure I used a 6.5 on this. I don't know where it's at. No, I didn't use a 6.5 on this. I don't know what I used with this. I had to. My thing with these is to use 6.5. So I don't know what I might have used a 6 when I meant to use a 6.5. So a 6 or a 6.5 when you run 2 together. I mostly run 2 together with a 6.5 with cotton. Most of the cottons they recommend, what is it, 5 millimeters structure. Yeah, it just gives it a nice, like, you can tell it's like it doesn't drape very much, but it gives enough flexibility that it's not like concrete, that it doesn't truly act like concrete. I think it's because it's sparkly. I keep looking at this and it just sparkles. I don't know if you guys can see the light catching on on the plastic, and so it has like a sparkle effect. Wait, what did I use to make this? Because y'all were here when I was making this. I don't know. But I got one more row of iris stitches to do, so I need to stop scrolling. Now that I got your popcorn thing out, Jeremy, I really do think I might work on that a little bit today and see how far I can get. So yeah, next Wednesday. So we're gonna do. Wednesday is gonna be my day to do something with cotton. I don't know what to call my Wednesdays. Maybe I'll just call them Hump Day crochet with me's. I don't know, because it'll be a washcloth, or it'll be a dishcloth, or it'll be something with cotton. I don't know how to do a play on words with cotton. Because maybe I call it whatchamacallit Wednesdays. Because that's what I call these. I call these whatchamacallits because they can be really whatever you want to call them. It is scrubby. It is Scrubology from Hobby Lobby.
Mom?
I am not done. Please don't bother me. I'm not turning. I told you I would deal with it when I'm done. And we're going to get school done before I do anything else. Where did my bag go?
It's Nikolai.
No, he's still not live. Can you go, please?
She's not there.
Okay, I can't find the bag I'm looking for. Right? Is that a good name for Wednesdays? Whatchamacallit Wednesdays?
Mommy.
Where we just come on and make a whatchamacallit?
Mommy.
Jonathan? Sorry, I had it muted. I know I was talking and you couldn't hear me. I had it muted because I was talking to my kids. They're getting antsy. So I got 2. How is that possible? Oh, because I went 5 minutes past 7:30. So maybe I'll go 5 minutes past 9. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to call it whatchamacallit Wednesdays, where we just come on and do whatever. We'll make whatchamacallits. And I know a lot of people have cotton, and it doesn't matter what cotton you use. I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby, and then I also like the Mainstays cotton. Where is that bag at? I have a bag. Oh, there it is. I just had to look over another bag a little taller. So yeah, this is that scrubby. It's Scrubology. It's the Yarn Bee brand from Hobby Lobby. So it's $3.99 normally, but you get 30% off when you go on the 30% off week. So it's under $3 for it. I think it's cheaper than the Red Heart. I'm not sure. So and it's the exact same amount. Actually, it might be. Yeah, I think it's the same amount as the Red Heart. It's almost identical in the way they come packaged. The skeins come wound up and packaged and things. I want to make an hour and a half, so I got 6 minutes. I'm at 1 hour and 24 minutes, y'all. And it will take more time. The longer my lives are, if I go over an hour, it does take longer for it to process on YouTube. So if it doesn't show up right away, that's why. All right, Tammy. I missed my alarm clock. My Tammy's back. My Tammy alarm clock is back. She's my person that tells me I have about 5 to 10 minutes left of time and then I need to get off here. Because I used to do 8 to 9 o'clock. And you would get off about this time. So Mondays I'm going to come on and bring my mals, which technically this is a mal. So by Monday you'll be able to see progress I made on my mal. So I'm not getting off quite yet. If y'all have to go, I'm going to give us 5 more minutes because I want to do an hour and a half. I know I came on at 7:35, but stopping at an hour and 25 minutes just feels weird in my head. So I want to do an hour and 30. I'm pushing my kids' limits on starting school. Although I may just call it because I'm done with my green here. I'm gonna snip my yarn real quick, and then I'm going to add the dark purple. Oh, it's on the other side. Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous. No! Gee, Merry Christmas. They think that by bothering me, I'm going to change my mind and stop what I'm doing. Although I need to stop what I'm doing and go deal with them. Hold on a second, I need to tie this. Please, do not come down here.
It's not continuing.
Well, I'm going to be off here in just a minute. You guys will be fine for a few minutes.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's fine. Act fools on my camera. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it too. I know I said I wanted to go to an hour and 30, but that's 3 more minutes. I don't want to bore you guys sitting here for 3 minutes. So here is my 7 green. So now I'm going to start on the purple, the dark purple. And then I got tails I got to sew in eventually. Thankfully there's not too many. They won't be a terrible amount of them, but it should be fine. And then also trying to hide them within the iris stitch itself will be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. All right, guys, have a great day. Have a great Friday, and I will see y'all on the YouTube streets. Thank you for being here and being so amazing and supportive, and I will see y'all later. Don't forget, be kind, be positive, and make something beautiful.